Top 5 Rarest and Most Valuable 1-Cent Coins in U.S. History. These pennies changed the coin collecting world forever. Every coin hunter dreams of discovering one hidden in everyday change, a coin that could instantly turn a simple find into a legendary treasure. Let's dive deep and uncover the secrets behind these iconic coins and why every collector chases them relentlessly. Number 1. Hidden within your spare change could be a treasure from America's past. A coin so ordinary at first glance, yet so extraordinary in value that it could change your perception of what a single cent is worth. Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a 1-cent coin from 1950 that has sold for more than $10,000 at auction. This is not a myth. This is the story of the 1950 wheat penny with no mint mark, one of the most fascinating coins in the history of United States 1-cent pieces. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1950 wheat penny carries no mint mark, a detail that often causes people to underestimate its importance. Yet beneath its warm copper tone lies the enduring image of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has now graced U.S. coinage for more than a century. The obverse showcases Lincoln's dignified portrait surrounded by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1950, while the reverse proudly displays 2 wheat stalks embracing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, a timeless symbol of the nation's post-war resilience and prosperity. This coin was minted in large numbers, over 272 million pieces. But quantity does not mean survival in perfect condition. The majority of these coins circulated heavily through the 1950s and 1960s, losing their original red luster and developing wear that destroyed their collector-grade value. Only a very small number of pristine examples have survived untouched, preserved in their fiery red brilliance, making them incredibly rare and highly desirable among serious numismatists. Experts and collectors agree that condition is everything with the 1950 no mint mark wheat penny. Coins that still display strong luster, clean surfaces, and sharp strikes can command exceptional prices. Advanced collectors hunt for subtle features like early die strikes, strong wheat lines, and doubling on the date, characteristics that elevate the coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Over the decades, this penny has quietly built a reputation as a sleeper gem in the Lincoln series. Many collectors overlook it because of its common date, but top-graded examples have shocked the numismatic world with their auction performance. Some of the finest pieces have sold for record-breaking amounts that most would never expect from a 1-cent coin. Now, here are the 3 verified highest auction prices that made history. At Heritage Auctions, a 1950 no mint mark wheat penny graded mint state 67 plus red by PCGS sold for $10,575. Another example graded MS 67 red by PCGS sold for $9,600 at Stack's Bowers Galleries. And a stunning MS 67 red example by NGC sold for $8,400 in a major coin show auction. These are real, verified sales that prove just how valuable this small copper coin can become when it survives in top condition. And here is the thrilling truth. Sometimes, at major auction houses, rare coins like this have crossed into the hundreds of thousands of dollars when a collector's passion meets perfection and rarity. If your coin is graded and you are lucky, you could be sitting on a fortune. So, if you have a 1950 wheat penny with no mint mark, do not rush to sell it. Save it, grade it professionally, and then decide. Because the right coin in the right condition can bring life-changing results at auction houses. Thank you for watching HD Coins World, your trusted source for real facts, rare discoveries, and verified auction prices. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe for more hidden treasures of US coinage, and comment below if you have this coin or want to learn more. Your comments and engagement help more collectors find this video and uncover the hidden wealth in their pocket change. Number 2. In the world of American coinage, few coins have inspired as much mystery, excitement, and fascination as this one. A single 1-cent coin from 1955 has captured the attention of collectors for generations, not because of its face value, but because of its extraordinary rarity, and the story behind its creation. What if I told you that one of these small copper coins sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, and that it may still be hiding in an old jar, forgotten by time. This is the incredible story of the 1955 wheat penny with no mint mark, a masterpiece of minting history and one of the most valuable pennies in the United States of America. The 1955 wheat penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and because that mint did not use a mint mark at the time, it appears as a simple date of 1955, beneath the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin's obverse showcases Lincoln's dignified image, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, symbols of freedom, unity, and resilience after a decade of post-war change in America. The reverse design features two stylized wheat stalks curving inward, framing the denomination, 1 cent, and United States of America, representing America's strength and agricultural foundation. What makes the 1955 no mint mark wheat penny so famous is not just its design, but the incredible minting error that occurred during production. Late one night, at the Philadelphia Mint, a working die became misaligned and struck slightly off register against the hub, creating one of the boldest and most dramatic doubled dies ever seen on a United States coin. The date, 1955, and the inscriptions, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," appear sharply doubled to the naked eye, producing a visual effect so striking that even casual observers could not miss it. Only about 24,000 of these era coins escaped into circulation before the mistake was discovered, and by then, they had already made their way into the hands of unsuspecting Americans. This was the coin that changed modern collecting forever. Newspapers and television reports of the 1950s covered the discovery of the error, fueling a nationwide coin hunting craze. People began checking their change with magnifying glasses, searching for the rare 1955 doubled die penny. For many collectors, it was the first coin that introduced them to numismatics, and it remains one of the most iconic and recognizable era coins in U.S. history. Even though millions of normal 1955 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, only a very small number of the double die variety exist in mint state condition today. Most examples were heavily circulated, showing signs of wear from decades of use, which makes high-grade specimens incredibly scarce. Collectors and grading experts look for strong doubling, sharp strike details, and original red color, qualities that can dramatically increase a coin's market value and historical appeal. The demand for the 1955 no mint mark wheat penny continues to grow, fueled by its fame, scarcity, and fascinating origin story. It is one of the few coins that even non-collectors recognize, often referred to simply as the 1955 double die penny. The combination of human error, perfect timing, and collector passion has turned this humble cent into an enduring symbol of numismatic discovery. Now, let us reveal the verified highest auction prices that have astonished collectors around the world. At Heritage Auctions, a brilliant red 1955 no mint mark double die wheat penny graded mint state 65 red by PCGS sold for $114,000. Another example, graded mint state 64 red, realized $56,400 at Stack's Bowers Galleries. And yet another, certified by NGC as mint state 65 red, sold for $64,625 in a major public auction. These are real, verified results, proof that this legendary penny has earned its place among the most valuable 1-cent coins ever struck in the United States. And here is the thrilling truth. Sometimes, at major auction houses, rare coins like this have crossed into the hundreds of thousands of dollars when a collector's passion meets perfection and rarity. If your coin is graded and you are lucky, you could be sitting on a life-changing treasure. So, if you ever find a 1955 wheat penny with no mint mark, especially one showing bold doubling on the date and lettering, do not spend it, protect it, grade it professionally, and understand the incredible value it may hold. Thank you for watching HD Coins World, your trusted destination for real facts, rare discoveries, and verified auction prices. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below if you have this coin or want to learn more about it. Number 3. Imagine holding a coin that bridges the chaos of World War II and the promise of post-war America. a single cent that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars today. It looks small, simple, and ordinary, yet it holds one of the most fascinating stories in the entire history of United States coinage. This is the incredible tale of the 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark, a coin struck in both copper and, in a few legendary cases, steel, creating one of the most sought-after rarities ever discovered by American collectors. In 1944, the United States Mint transitioned back to using copper for its 1-cent coins after the wartime steel cents of 1943. The change came because the steel cents, made from zinc-coated steel, were easily confused with dimes, rusted quickly, and were unpopular with the public. When copper was restored the following year, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of 1944 D wheat pennies made primarily from recycled shell casings collected from military training ranges, a patriotic effort that turned instruments of war into symbols of peace and prosperity. However, something extraordinary happened during this transition. A few leftover steel planchets from 1943 accidentally found their way into the presses at the Denver Mint in early 1944. These minting errors produced one of the rarest U.S. coins ever known, the 1944 D steel wheat penny. It is so rare that only a few genuine examples have ever been authenticated by professional grading services, making it a true numismatic legend that collectors dream of finding. The regular 1944 D copper wheat penny, however, also holds immense historical and collector value. Its design, created by Victor David Brenner, features the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1944, just beside the small D mint mark beneath the date. The reverse displays two bold wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing America's strength and unity during the final year of the Second World War. Collectors love the 1944 D wheat penny for its history, rich copper color, and the mystery that surrounds its rare steel counterparts. While millions of copper versions exist, finding one in pristine, mint-state condition with blazing red luster and sharp details can still command strong value in today's market. On the other hand, the few known steel versions are among the rarest coins ever produced in the United States, ranking alongside the famous 1943 bronze cent as a holy grail of American numismatics. The difference between the copper and steel versions is immediately noticeable to the trained eye. The copper coin has a warm reddish-brown hue, while the steel version is grayish, magnetic, and much lighter in weight. Collectors often use magnets to test suspected 1944 steel cents, and if it sticks, you could be holding one of the most valuable era coins in U.S. history. Now, let us reveal the verified auction prices that have stunned the coin collecting world. The regular 1944 D copper wheat penny, when graded mint state 68 read by PCGS, has sold for $15,000 at heritage auctions. Meanwhile, one of the few verified 1944 D steel wheat pennies sold for an astonishing $115,000 in a heritage auction event, and another example brought $60,000 in a Stack's Bowers auction. These are real, verified results, and they prove that even a humble 1-cent coin can achieve jaw-dropping value when it is rare, authentic, and perfectly preserved. So, if you ever come across a 1944 D wheat penny, take a closer look. If it is copper, it still holds great collectible value. But if it is steel, you might be holding one of the rarest U.S. coins ever struck. Get it authenticated, graded, and protected, because a treasure like this deserves recognition and care. Thank you for watching HD Coins World, your trusted destination for real facts, rare discoveries, and verified auction prices. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe for more true stories of America's rarest coins, and comment below if you have this coin or want to learn more about it. You might be surprised. Your comment could lead to uncovering another great hidden treasure in the world of numismatics. Number 4. Hidden within the history of the United States lies a copper cent that tells a story of war, craftsmanship, and pure rarity. It may look like just another old penny, but this one holds a legacy of scarcity and collector obsession that continues to fascinate experts more than a century later. This is the incredible story of the 1917 wheat penny with the S Mint mark, a true copper treasure from the San Francisco Mint, and one of the most sought-after early Lincoln cents ever produced in American history. The year was 1917. The United States had just entered World War I, and the nation's industrial power was being redirected toward military production. Despite global uncertainty, the U.S. Mint continued to strike Lincoln wheat pennies for everyday commerce, using precious copper at a time when metal resources were increasingly valuable. Each coin minted at the San Francisco facility proudly carried the small S Mint mark beneath the date, symbolizing its origin from the West Coast. And today, that tiny mark makes a world of difference to collectors. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the 1917 S wheat penny features the dignified portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, representing unity and moral strength during one of the nation's most challenging periods. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1917, surround his image with patriotic reverence. On the reverse, two bold wheat stalks curve inward around the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, framed by the motto, E Pluribus Unum, a design that symbolizes growth, stability, and the resilience of a nation at war. Now, what makes the 1917 S wheat penny truly special is not just its age or design, it is its rarity in high grades. More than 32 million were struck, but very few survived in mint state condition. Most were heavily circulated during the war years, worn down through decades of use, and lost to time. Copper was soft, easily scratched, and quickly oxidized, which means finding one with original red luster, crisp strike, and clean surfaces is extremely difficult, making top-grade examples treasures of the numismatic world. Collectors prize the 1917 S for its combination of early Lincoln series charm, historical depth, and scarcity in high mint condition. The San Francisco Mint's production quality at the time was often weaker than its Philadelphia counterpart, leading to softer strikes and less detail in Lincoln's hair and the wheat lines. This makes fully struck examples especially valuable, as they reveal the true craftsmanship of the coin and the beauty of Brenner's design in its purest form. Over the years, the 1917 S has also become known among advanced collectors for certain minor die variations and striking characteristics. Some examples display die cracks, repunched mint marks, and faint doubling on the date or lettering, features that not only add intrigue but can also elevate a coin's desirability and price significantly. Every detail matters when identifying a truly premium 1917 S specimen, and experts rely on precision magnification and certification to separate the ordinary from the exceptional. Now, let us reveal the verified auction results that have made history for this remarkable coin. A stunning 1917 S wheat penny graded mint state 66 red by PCGS sold for $152,750 at Heritage Auctions, the highest recorded sale for this date and mint mark combination. Another example graded mint state 65 red realized $58,650, while a rich brown specimen graded MS 65 brown sold for $24,000 in a major Stack's Bowers auction. These are real, verified prices that confirm the 1917 S wheat penny as one of the most valuable early Lincoln cents in existence. So, if you ever come across a 1917 wheat penny with a small s beneath the date, take a closer look. If it still shines with deep copper color and sharp detail, you may be holding a genuine treasure from the heart of American history. Get it graded, protected, and preserved, because this cent is more than just a coin. It is a piece of our nation's enduring legacy in metal form. Thank you for watching HD Coins World, your home for true stories, real facts, and verified auction prices of America's rarest coins. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe for more incredible discoveries, and comment below if you have a 1917 S wheat penny or want to learn more about it. Your stories and finds help keep the spirit of coin collecting alive for generations to come. Number 5. Hidden in the folds of American history is a 1-cent coin that tells a story of victory, resilience, and extraordinary rarity. It looks ordinary at first glance, yet this small copper penny could be one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever produced. This is the thrilling tale of the 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark, a coin that embodies the post-war era and captivates collectors with its scarcity, historical significance, and collector demand. The 1945 wheat penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and because Philadelphia did not use a mint mark at the time, it appears as a simple date beneath Lincoln's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse showcases a dignified image of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, surrounded by the inscriptions, "In God we trust, liberty," and the year 1945, a symbol of national pride following the end of World War II. On the reverse, two wheat stalks frame the denomination, 1 cent, and the words, "United States of America," creating a timeless design that reflects America's agricultural strength and perseverance during difficult times. What makes the 1945 no mint mark wheat penny extraordinary is not only its design but also its condition and rarity in high grades. Millions were struck, but circulation and copper's natural softness caused most examples to lose their original luster over time. Collectors now search for coins with deep red or red-brown surfaces, sharp strike details, and minimal wear, qualities that can elevate this simple cent into a top-tier collectible. The coin's historical context also enhances its allure. Struck just months after the end of World War II, these pennies were often carried in the pockets of returning soldiers or passed between families celebrating the nation's victory. Many survived in change jars, but few escaped the ravages of circulation to maintain original copper brilliance. This combination of history, beauty, and scarcity makes the 1945 wheat penny a centerpiece for any serious collection. Numismatic experts also pay close attention to die variations, minor mint errors, and subtle differences in the coin's strike. Variations in the 45 digits, slight doubling on the lettering, and rim quality can significantly influence collector interest and market value. Each coin tells a story of minting craftsmanship, wartime production pressures, and the enduring appeal of the Lincoln Cent series. Now, let us reveal the verified auction results that demonstrate just how valuable this coin can be. A stunning 1945 no mint mark wheat penny graded mint state 66 red by PCGS sold for $14,500 at Heritage Auctions. Another example, graded MS 65 red, realized $8,250. While a rich brown specimen graded MS 65 brown brought $5,700 in a major Stack's Bowers auction. These are real, verified prices, proof that even a humble 1-cent coin can reach impressive values when preserved in top condition. So, if you ever come across a 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark, examine it closely. If it retains strong copper color and sharp strike details, you may be holding a piece of American history worth serious attention. Protect it, consider professional grading, and recognize its place as a highly desirable coin for collectors around the world. Thank you for watching HD Coins World, your trusted source for real facts, rare discoveries, and verified auction prices. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below if you have a 1945 no mint mark wheat penny or want to learn more about it. Every discovery you share helps celebrate the incredible history and hidden treasures of American coinage.